Hi guys, so I'm just going ahead and priming my face with the TACHA Silk Canvas Primer. And I'm just rubbing that all into my skin. Next, I'm using the Born This Way foundation in Chestnut. And I'm just pumping a little bit on my skin. And then I'm going to use a beauty blender to go ahead and blend that out. Next, I'm using the Tarte and the MERCIER Concealer and 4N. On the Tarte Shape Tape, I believe it's Tan is the shade that I'm using. And I'm just placing that underneath my eyes, down my nose, a little bit above my lip, and on my chin. And then I'm just going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender. And yes, my Beauty Blender is damp. And I really like to bring my concealer in closer to my nose so that I can have kind of like a natural contour. I am a little bit more careful on the side with my nose ring just because I'm very cautious of it. Next, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Match Stick. This one is Truffle, and I'm just warming it up a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going ahead and using that on my cheeks, forehead, and down my nose. Next, I'm using a MAC brush and I'm just blending that upwards to kind of blend out the contour a little bit. And then now I'm using a 252 MAC brush to kind of contour my nose. Next, I'm just blending everything out with my Beauty Blender. Now to set everything, I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm using that underneath my eyes, basically where I've highlighted. I typically do not like to bake. I just like to press it into my skin and then dust it off. Next, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Mahogany bronzer. I'm just going over my contour areas. And I'm using a 168 brush by MAC. Next, I'm just carving out that contour with the translucent powder again, just to make it a little bit more precise. And then now I'm going to fill in my brows with Spiked Eyebrow Pencil from MAC Cosmetics. And I do have a full brow tutorial on my channel as well, if you would like to see a real detailed eyebrow tutorial. Next, I'm cleaning it up with some concealer. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC42. Next, I'm using the P. Louise base, and this is Rumor 2. And I'm using the 252 brush again by MAC, just to place this all over my lid. Next, I'm using the Through My Eyes palette by Colourpop and Iluvsarahii. And I'm taking that first shade, I forgot the name of it, just on my brow bone with a 224 brush by MAC. Next, I'm taking the Rust Stack by Melt Cosmetics, and I'm using that tan shade for a transition shade. Next, I'm going in with, I think it's Canilla or something. I couldn't really read what was on there. All of the shades will be listed down below. I'm using that in my crease as well. And then now I'm using the yellow shade on my lid with a 242 brush by MAC. Next, I'm using, I think it's Divina, and I'm using that shade on my lower lash line. And I forgot the brush name by MAC. You could use any smudger brush to put it underneath your lash line. Next, I'm using Definitely Black by MAC Cosmetics as a Pro Longwear eyeliner. Then now, of course, I'm using SLRBEAUTY lashes in Drama. These are mink lashes. You can reuse these up to 25 times. And these are more dramatic lashes. They are available for purchase at www.slrbeauty.com. Next, I'm using the Patrick Star Take Me Home Duo Blush. And then I'm using the Danessa Myricks, I believe it's the Wet Cream. This is just to give a little bit of a base for my highlighter. And I'm going to use Colourpop and Makeup Shayla's highlighter and pose with the fan brush. And as you can see, look how intense my highlighter is just by using that base. Look at that. And I'm using that down the bridge of my nose, above my lips, cupid bow, and my chin. Next, I'm using the Fix Plus. That one is the Illuminating Fix Plus. And now I'm using Cork by MAC. Then the lip gloss I'm using is from Dose of Colors Disney Collection One and Only. It's such the perfect nude. I really do like this lip gloss from Dose of Colors. And there you have it, the completed look. I mean, you never thought yellow would be a nice daytime color, but this palette, I really do like it.